Hi everyone, it's Shannon and welcome to today's video. So for today's video, I have two different brands. One is very well known, which is Rare Beauty. So going to be going over their brand new Soft Pinch Luminous Powder Blush. I've got two shades. I'm going to put one on each side. And then the other one is a brand that I hadn't heard of before. It's called MUSIA. I think that's how it's pronounced. They reached out to me and offered to send me a few of their products. It is a family-owned, independent cosmetic brand that's like vegan, cruelty-free, all of that. So I chose one of their mascaras. Well, they actually have one mascara and then they have lipstick. So they have a matte lipstick and then mascara. Those are the only products they have right now. So I chose, I did receive their mascara and I chose two of their lipsticks. So gonna go over all of these today. Okay, so let's start first with Queen MUSIA. So like I said, this is an independent brand in the US, but all of their products are made in Italy. So, and they have this mascara called 2053, which has an ingredient that helps build your lashes. I'll talk about that in a second. And then they have this matte lipstick, and the matte lipstick comes in 6 shades. I have 2 of them, so, you know, interested in trying both of these. But let's talk about the mascara first because I'm going to put that on first. So again, this mascara is called 2053. Also, the brand is available online, but then it's also available on Nordstrom. So if you purchase online at their website, there is no return. So I did look on their website and there's no return. So all sales are final. However, if you go through Nordstrom, you're going to be able to get, you know, if for any reason you don't like the product or anything like that, you can return it. So I have reached out to them to see if they will offer a promo or a discount code for my viewers. If I do get one, I will post it below or post it in the description box. But right now I don't have one, but if I do, I will post it. But just know if you purchase from their website, there's no returns. I rarely return, especially when I purchase from a website, but you know, some people do. So just, you know, some people like to have that comfort. But again, so for the mascara, it is called the 2053 mascara, and it only comes in black, so it's just black. And it's a mascara featuring innovative technology that immaculately separates, lengthens, and volumizes lashes all at once. The mascara is enriched with lash growth technology for the ultimate lash care and bold length and volume. The mascara effortlessly separates and coats each lash, providing an intense demi-matte black finish. It is enriched with a plankton extract for strengthening and stimulating lash growth and density. It helps visibly increase eyelash length after 42 days of use. The formula was mindfully created for the most sensitive of eyes. So again, so 42 days. What I've learned about lashes, now I use Latisse and I've used it on and off for years. With lashes, it's really the growth cycle. What Latisse does, it just kind of lengthens the growth cycle from 4 weeks to 6 weeks. So that's why lashes tend to look a little bit longer, because they have like 2 extra weeks to grow before they fall out, and they fall out less, so which also makes your lashes fuller. So I'm thinking that 42 days is kind of the same thing. It kind of extends the growth, but obviously without Latisse. I'm actually ran out about 2 weeks ago and I haven't been using it. So I haven't ordered a new one, but you know, so I'll probably try this and see if it continues and my length, if my lashes stay the same. So, but let's look at the packaging. So here is the box here. Packaging is really nice. So it's got this really pretty, like a seafoam green, and then it's like square, and it's pretty heavy. It's pretty hefty. So all their products are $36. So their lipsticks are $36. So is the mascara. And then let's take a look at the wand here. And the wand is pretty nice as well. So if you like that fluffy wand. So what I'm gonna do now is I am going to apply it on this side, and that way we can do a side-by-side comparison of my lashes with and without. Okay, so the first thing I noticed when I took it out is I don't really need to, like, you know, sometimes you have to, there's a lot of mascara and you have to kind of pull it off. I didn't have to do that with this. I had to maybe with the end, but not with the actual brush, which is nice because I really hate having to do that. So I am just going to apply this like I normally would. I hate applying mascara on camera, but I feel like it's necessary so that you can see the actual application. And ever since Mascara Gate,
you know, not that anybody ever accused me of lying about it, but I think more people are suspicious ever since that incident. Okay, so here is one coat of the mascara, of a 2053 mascara on my left eye, and then here obviously with nothing. So I mean, I think it looks really nice. It didn't clump at all. I didn't, sometimes with certain mascaras I have to take a comb. I didn't have to do that. I was able to brush right through it. I think it looks really good. For me, the big test is, does it run? Does it run? Does it smudge? Probably not going to be able to do a wear test today and see, but I will be wearing it for a little bit of time, so I'll be able to see if it smudges. But, you know, and then also as far as the lash growth technology, that will obviously need to, you know, at least 42 days. So you need about 6 weeks, I guess, to see if it works. But so far I really like how it is and it looks. So if it gives that growth technology, even better. Okay, and now I'm gonna go in on the other side and apply the mascara just like I did on my left side. Okay, so here are both eyes done. I really like the mascara. Again, as far as the other claims, I really don't know if it's gonna make the lash growth, but really nice mascara. Now my big thing is will it smudge or will it last? And I can't tell you right now. So, but as far as the application, very easy to go on. Didn't need a comb, went really, on really well. And I think it's making my lashes look amazing. So far I am very impressed with the mascara. Okay, so now let's move on to the lipstick. So here is the packaging for the lipstick, and this is considered the Matte Creme Lipstick. Again, there's 6 shades, it's $36, available on their website and at Nordstrom. I think Nordstrom only had 5 shades, if I remember from looking at it. Here's what it says on the website. Our innovative Matte Creme Lipstick formula delivers a luxurious, non-drying matte finish. It lasts long, wears comfortably, and is extremely lightweight. You will forget that you're even wearing lipstick, providing uncompromising performance with a complex of 7 nourishing oils and butters. Please do indulge and apply as many layers as desired. And then it also talks about the packaging, which, I mean, look, let's look at this packaging. This is amazing. So it is a futuristic spiral component in our Queen MUSIA pastel green, is a true work of art, which it is. So here is the packaging, but here you go. So if that is the lipstick, you can see I have not swatched them. I have not played around with them at all. So I have 2 shades. I have the shades Ada, which is described as a antique Tuscan terracotta, and then Becky Sharp, which is a royal damson jam. I don't know what that is, but let's take a look at Ada. So here is Ada, and this again is the terracotta. So this is the one I'm going to put on first. Just gonna put it on, come back, and then I will switch and try the other one so you can see how they look on. But they apply really nice, very creamy. And let's see, I'll just come back. Also, I'm not wearing any liner as well. Okay, so here is the shade Ada. Again, this is described as a terracotta, and I really like this. I like warm tones, so I really like this one. It doesn't claim to be transfer proof, and I'm pretty sure it's not. Let's just test. Yeah, definitely not transfer proof, but it's matte. It's a comfortable matte, so it definitely, if you're one that don't like that drying, matte type formula, then this is very comfortable. It's a very comfortable matte. I love the color. It's a really pretty, again, terracotta. So this is the shade Ada. Okay, and the second shade I got is Becky Sharp, which again is described as a royal damson jam. I don't know what that means. So that's the only thing I would say, is that some of the other colors, there's descriptions. So let me go ahead and read them. I wish there was a little bit more clarity as far as what the shades actually are, because I need like cool rose, warm rose. I need basic. So I like the names and stuff, but maybe in the description, I don't know, just a little bit more clarification, especially when you're purchasing online. There's Dorian, which is a rosy Georgian brick. Madame Bovary, the Gaussian pink. Molly Bloom, carrot fairy cake. And then Montreux
or Montreux Swiss Balcony Geranium. So, yeah, it's just, again, I need basic. I need pink, peach, warm, cool. So that's my only complaint. But as far as the actual product, I really like it. So again, this is the shade Becky Sharp, and I'm going to apply it just like I did the other one. Okay, so here is Becky Sharp. So I really like this, and I can say I don't think I have anything like this. Like, I'm thinking back and really thinking of my Charlotte Tilbury, because I have so many of my Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. I don't think this is a very unique color, and even the other one, the terracotta, is pretty unique too. So I would say the shades themselves, at least the two that I got, are pretty unique in that regard. So I do really love it. I love the packaging. So I absolutely love the packaging. I think that looks just this feels luxe. It looks luxe, and I think it's pretty cool. I like the color's pretty. I'm not a big pastel or even, seafoam green person, but I think it's really pretty. So I think this is worth checking out if you're looking for a good luxury matte, creamy matte lipstick that not necessarily, that does transfer a little bit, then this is one checking out, especially if you're looking at clean beauty. It's clean, vegan, cruelty-free, fragrance-free, and then EU and UK laws and regulations compliant. So it's available on queenmusia.com and Nordstrom. So, but so far I really like these. And then as far as the mascara, I think the mascara is great too. I'm definitely overdue for a speed reviews of all the products that I've been using, so I will be including these in a speed review, hopefully an upcoming speed review video in the near future to kind of update you. But I think they're really great. If I do get a promo code, I will put it in the description box below or put it down here if I get one. But otherwise, just be aware that if you do purchase on their website, you cannot return. So if you're unsure about it, then maybe purchase on Nordstrom.com. But I think it's great. Okay, so next up we're going to talk about the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Luminous Powder Blushes. So I have two shades. I have the shades Joy and Hope. They sent me Joy. They actually sent me the Luminous blush, and then they sent me a full size of the Soft Pinch liquid blush. So, which is funny because I have a bunch of these, but I don't have any full size. This is my first full size. So I have the combination of the this, and then I purchased, this only comes in 6 shades. So I purchased, during the Sephora sale, I did purchase one of them in Hope, which is probably, I wanted a pinkier shade, and this is like a mauve. So this is my favorite of the mauve shade. There's a new one like Virtue and I think Wisdom are some of the new ones that I like, but they're not available in this new blush. So of the ones that were available that I knew that I liked, this is one of my favorites. So I purchased this one on my own. So I wanted to compare them, and also I knew that I loved this shade, so I figured that would be one that I could really truly see if I liked. Now, I will be honest, I am more of a matte blush girl than a luminous blush. So everybody loves the Pinkasm from Charlotte Tilbury. I prefer the matte blushes. I do like the Pinkasm, but it's not my favorite. So I'm kind of curious about these, how I'm gonna like them. But I would feel like if I like them, if you like luminous blushes, then you will probably love them. And if I don't like them, then it's, it really just depends. If you're like me and you don't like, prefer more matte, then you probably won't, like these either. So that's kind of my take on it. But I love everything of Rare Beauty. I really, with the exception of the foundation, which I just couldn't get a shade match, I really like everything, and I really love the liquid blushes. So anyway, again, I have the 2 shades. So it comes in 6 shades, and the shades that it comes in are Cheer, which is Selena's custom shade, which is a light warm pink. Hope, a nude mauve, that's the one I have. Happy, a cool pink. Truth, a mauve maroon. Love, a terracotta. And then Joy, a muted peach. I probably would have liked the terracotta more than the muted peach, but that's just kind of me guessing. But we're gonna try this one. So first of all, let's go ahead and swatch the liquid blushes, and then I will put the Luminous blush next to it to see how the shades compare. So here is Joy, and this is the Muted Peach, and then this is Hope, and this is the Nude Mauve. So I did good getting two different types of shades. Okay, so here is Joy for the Luminous blush, and then this is Hope in the Luminous blush. So you can see now, obviously these aren't blended out, so let's just kind of blend them out. There's obviously a lot of product here, so blend it out a little bit. And then the same thing on this one, I'll blend it out a little bit so you can see. But that is, you know, so I think it's a really good shade match. They're definitely in the same family. What I plan to do is probably use these complement together. So I will probably, I'm not going to do that today, but what I will probably do in the future is put this on like I normally do, and then use this kind of as a blush topper. I think that's how I'm going to like it, unless I love it just putting it on. So let's go ahead. What I'm going to do is just what I normally do when I have two different types of shades. I'm going to put one on each cheek so you can get a color comparison on how it looks on my complexion and see, and then I'll also get an idea of, you know, if I like them. Okay, I did forget to mention that these are $26 when they're full price. The Soft Pinch liquid blushes are $23. They're actually also coming out with the minis. Now the minis are $14, I think, a piece, but they're, as far as the cost, they're not really that cost effective because you're getting a lot less product. However, these minis last forever because these only take a little bit of product and they're so easy to store. So if you wanted like multiple shades, it's a really great way to do it. Or if you have a shade that maybe you will like every once in a while, then you don't need to get the full size. So if you look at the difference between the sizing, you know, that's the difference of the sizing. So these are 0.25 ounces and these are 0.11 ounces. So this is, you know, less than half of this. But again, when you get a mini, it lasts a long time. So, you know, it gives you also a chance to kind of test it out. So they are coming out with a bunch of the minis, especially in the most popular shades. I love the minis. They come in a set. Those always sell out. Like, just get them. Like, I think I got one of these in like a set of 3, which was fantastic. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put Hope on this side. I have 2 different Sigma blush brushes that are the same. So I have 2 of them. So I'll take this new Mod one and do it with the Hope. And again, these are $26. And I'm going to go very lightly just because they are very luminous. And I'm just not a luminous blush girl. And these are almost, I would say, kind of like a hybrid of the Soft Pinch blush liquid one with their highlighter. Now, I never did try the highlighter, but that is really pretty. Maybe this is converting me to a luminous blush girl. So that is really pretty. So I still prefer matte blush, but it's really pretty. Okay, so as I'm looking at it, I will say it is emphasizing my texture a little bit, which is what I was afraid of. I'm 47, I have texture. I'm not sure if you can see it so much on this camera because I have the lights and sometimes that kind of blurs it out, but I can definitely see it, and it definitely, you know, not bad, but I probably would do is I would take the liquid blush and put that, and then do this more kind of as a blush topper. I think that's gonna look really pretty. I do like them. I like this one. I'm gonna try Joy too, but I like it, but I think I'll like it in combination because it will kind of bring it down the luminosity a little bit. And maybe if someone's in your, if you're in your 20s, you're probably not watching my channel, but if you're in your 20s, then maybe you're not worried about texture. But for me, but I still like it. It's just, it does emphasize the texture a little bit. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my Cinderella brush and do the same thing with the shade Joy. Now Joy is a little, it looks like it's a little bit deeper. So I'm gonna go even ever so lightly, and you don't need a lot. You don't need a lot. These are pretty pigmented, so you don't need a lot of product on these, and which means that they're also going to last forever. So this is Joy, and this again is the Muted Peach.
And again, I really like it. Now, I wasn't sure about the peach, but I actually really like this shade. You know, I'm kind of, you know, curious about it, but I really like the shade. So now I'm really excited to use this. I didn't have, this was one of the shades I didn't have in the liquid blush. So, so this is Joy, and then this is Hope. So again, this is a nude mauve. This is a muted peach. So again, I do see a little bit of the texture. So I do see that. What I will probably, but I like it, but I know I will like it more with in conjunction with the liquid blush. Okay, so again, this is Hope, this is Joy. So let's talk about Rare Beauty. I like them, I don't love them. I think they are more of a blush topper for me, because as I'm wearing it and as I'm kind of looking at it, it's really emphasizing the texture. So I think I will like them with combination with the liquid blush. I do that, and that's how I wear like the Pinkgasm, the Peachgasm. That's how I wear it, where I will, you know, combine it with another, you know, something matte. So either the matte liquid, or I will combine it with a matte, you know, powder blush. So maybe that's how I will do this. I think that's how I will like it, where I'm just putting it over here, where I kind of put highlighter, and I would do this and not a highlighter. So I would use this as a blush topper and not use any sort of highlighter, which I do quite a bit. So again, I think if you are concerned about texture at all, then this is probably not for you. If you don't care, or you're in your 20s and you have perfect skin and you like the luminosity, I think they're beautiful, but they just are going to emphasize texture. So I think, again, I think with a matte blush, even if it's just a powder blush, maybe you use this with, you know, you don't want to use a liquid, you know, cream product, use it with another matte powder, then it would be a great combination as well. So, and then Queen MUSIA, I think they're great products. So I would definitely check in, look out the brand, maybe check them out at Nordstrom, maybe check it out on their website. But these, I think it just really depends. I like them, I don't love them. Personally, I will not be purchasing more shades, because this, I've got 2 shades right here, and this is going to be all I need. This is going to last me a while, because to be honest, I'm probably not going to use them that much, just because they emphasize my texture so much. But you know, at least I only had to pay for one of them. I'll put it that way. So with that, if you like this video, click like, click and subscribe. That way you get a notification every time I post a new video. Bye everyone.